Today I'm going to be enjoying some Australian memes, 40 plus hilarious Australian memes. Yeah, I always think these are like good ways to learn about a country. Not the normal way to learn, but interesting all the same. You can tell me what you think about these memes. Tell me if they're relatable, realistic. Yeah, this one I don't think I need these. Let's check it out. 40 plus hilarious Australian memes. Tell me what you think. Why foreigners are afraid of Australia? Why Aussies are afraid of Australia? That's true. Not only that one. What's the other one? It's like the other bird's called like a bin chicken. Is it? I think that's the one with the long beak. I mean, it's funny because like the birds are scary, but there's also some of the most beautiful birds, the flying ones anywhere in the world. All these colourful ones and stuff. But yeah, this is the stereotype. This is the reality, I believe. And also the noise they make, I understand, is quite annoying sometimes in the morning. When your roommate is from Australia, okay, the land down under, I guess. I just hate when my dog jumps the fence. Oh my god, is that a crocodile? And that crocodile, alligator, I don't know, but... Or is that just a big lizard? What even is it? It looks like a small kid in a costume, man. That thing is huge. Have you ever seen anything that big in your neighbourhood? What would you do if you did, man? I don't even think I would believe it was real. Paint me like one of your French girls. Great. Just posing. Yeah, kangaroos definitely can get into some good poses. Non-Aussies trying to figure out how to make Vegemite on toast. Like, yeah, again, like that one. Before I started this channel and learned about Australian culture, I probably wouldn't have had any idea, honestly. But I think now it's like some butter on the toast and then just a thin layer of Vegemite on top. Is that how you like it? Is that the correct way? But yeah, I watch some videos of like Americans trying it and stuff, and they always put like far too much on and just... Yeah, I guess it's like all food, you need that balance as well. Kevin, hey Jeff, are you qualified to be a cameraman? Jeff, my kid is not a joke. Okay, koala. Being a camera person, camera animal. Sydney starter pack. Okay, we've got busy traffic jams. Is that a thing in Sydney? That's one thing I never really think about when I look at Australian culture, is the traffic. I know that I've driven in Melbourne and it was more outside of Melbourne, so it was like there was no traffic jams. It was just a really pleasant, enjoyable experience. But I mean, living in Malaysia where there's just traffic jams every hour of the day, every day. I mean, apart from maybe Sunday morning, but every other time there's just traffic jams everywhere. It's quite annoying. So it's 1:30 a.m. Lockouts, pubs, bars and clubs. Lockouts, what does that mean? Does that mean like pubs, bars and clubs close at 1:30 a.m. or something like that? Sold $4.7 million for that house, yeah. Mate, you were going 61 in a 60 zone. So the police, like, over exuberant there? Are they very on the job there? Like, tell me more about this one. I don't really know about that. Is that fair? And yeah, tell me more. Is there like bad traffic? This one I know about, the house prices. I know that's a concern for people in Sydney, Melbourne, other places. Sometimes I think to myself, is all this hopping around really worth it? Okay. Meanwhile, oh my god, don't even want to know what's going on there, man. How that came to be, if that's even real. You may have guard dogs, I have Kangaroos. Nice. Cool. Yeah, like, again, like, I've seen people mention that maybe you'll see a kangaroo now and again, but is there ever, like, big groups of them? I don't know, just looking at the colour of the ground here, maybe this is more in the rural areas, the outback type area, maybe you see more out there, I'm not too sure. Australia's average summer temperature is too damn high. Yeah, what do you think about that? Is that fair? If I had $1 for every time a non-Aussie attempts the Aussie accent and fails, yeah, I wouldn't do that, man. Might as well just be terrible, embarrassing, disrespectful. When someone mentions Australia in conversation like it's real, people can't live upside down. Okay. What do you think is like the worst banter that you get as an Australian from foreigners? Is there anything that you're just like, this is just boring me? Is it the down under The animals. What is it that you find the most painful to listen to? Australian map makers be like, oh yeah, because it's upside down. Okay. Okay, man. Using this punch bag, mate. Yeah, that's what I mean about the poses of kangaroos, man. See, when I see them like this, it's just frightening. Like, you see the veins on that thing's arms, man. So powerful. Australian immigrant struggles to adjust to new surroundings. Oh my god. What do you think about these like upside down memes and things? Is it boring? Is it not? Moved to Australia just so I can freely say mate and CUNT. See you next Tuesday. Again, say before we say that all the time in Scotland. Not everything in Australia wants to kill you. So cute. In Australia, if it can't kill you, we make it illegal. A rabbit keeping penalty, $30,000 max fine. I don't know, is that maybe in some sort of wild rabbit or something? Maybe it's causing issues for like the crops or something, I don't know. Maybe something, usually you find things like that. But yeah, funny that like all the animals that's got a massive fine instead of like a little rabbit. Magpie season. Yeah, man. People do. That's what I've read is like if you're out cycling, magpies can just like swoop down and attack people and things. Dingo eating a shark while two snakes have sex. Welcome to Australia. That looks like a pastry. I've never actually seen two snakes doing that. Is that how they actually do that, man? And a dingo eating a shark as well. That's quite an iconic image, I would imagine. He calls it man versus wild. In Australia, we call it camping. Very good. I just painted the animals in Australia that don't kill you. Nothing there. Meanwhile, in Australia, peak hour. So yeah, again, that's what I was thinking. Maybe the more rural areas, you see more kangaroos like that. I feel like, again, being from not a country that's not Australia, I would love that, to see things like that in real life. The earth is flat. If the earth is flat, then how come Australia is upside down? Voting in Australia. That's the one I've seen like recently. Very casual. Again, I don't think there's any strict requirement like in the UK for the way you dress to go and vote. In here in Malaysia, you have to be like respectfully, is that the word? Yeah, I guess you need to just be dressed appropriately because it's a Muslim country, so they expect people to be like a bit more covered up going into any, not just for voting, for any government buildings. My wife will have to wear like things covering her shoulders and all that just to go to like pay a bill or something if you have to go out and do that in any building, man. Give me that Sydney Opera House, fam. Whoa. Have to get milks and toilet paper. Koalas, man, so cute, but sometimes they do look quite vicious. What the Australian flag stands for: beer, CUNT, mean animals, winning a war against emus. That's the one thing I've not really watched a video about, that emu war. I've seen people mention it before. Is it worth learning more about it? Meanwhile, in Australia, is that real? Melbourne 2:30 p.m, Melbourne 2:35 p.m. Yeah, man. Yeah, again, very similar to Scotland, man. We have like the 4 seasons in one day. So here in Australia, when going to the toilet, the trick is to wipe using eucalyptus leaves. In fact, I just did it myself over by that tree. What the F, bro? Welcome to Glendambo, elevation 150 metres, population sheep 22,500, 2 million flies, humans 30. This is like these small towns and things. That's the one that like really interested in these places, especially 30 humans living there. What's it like to live in a place like that? Welcome to Australia. When I see this, I think it looks like this. Never Never thought that myself, but yeah. Just another normal day in Australia. What? Is that real, man? What even is that? Is that a moose? Is that just a weird... Because kangaroos, do they have faces like that? That looks too big to be a kangaroo's face, man. But yeah, I guess. Australians, you can't defeat me. The rest of the world, I know, but he can. Emus, okay. Yeah, I should really educate myself more on that incident or war. Welcome to Australia, where crocodiles swim in your street. Whoa. Goat wins the court battle. Gary the goat cleared to eat grass in Sydney. Guess, man, most countries have these kind of like crazy stories that come up now and again. Meanwhile, in Australia, emus just so gracefully walking down the street behind the police. Eucalyptus makes you high. That's crazy, man. Wait until my unicorn hears about this. You know Australia is dangerous when the second lowest fire level is high, low, moderate, high, very high, severe, extreme, code red. Whoa, yeah, what's the warmest or hottest temperature you've ever experienced in Australia? That's quite frightening to get up there. Dunno, mate, maybe she's flooded. Yeah. Only in Australia you find magpies attacking a rider on an electricity box. Yeah, man, nice artwork. So it's a real problem. Have you ever been attacked by a magpie? Have you ever heard of anybody being attacked by a magpie? Australia, speak like a local friend is mate tourist freshie. Okay, that one I actually don't think I knew. Is that commonly used? Shoes, chubbers, kangaroo, bouncy mouse. No chance. Surely that cannot be real. Puppy, doggery doo. No chance these are real, man. Cigarette, koala log. Awesome, dangarang. Car trunk, Finnegan's hole. Sounds kind of suspicious. The moon, mother onion. No chance people say that. Airplane, sky gator, snake, crikey mikey. Sweatshirt, sleeve, Irwin, Steve. Oh my god. Stop, didgeridoo. Okay, man, that one is quite funny, but the rest are a bit rude. Meanwhile, in Australia, is that true? I guess they're so commonly used that you probably would. I guess that's that have I don't know how to say that. Havanas. They're quite expensive, are they not? As well as I say, $20, man. Yeah, one of the most expensive. I'm still laughing at like that didgeridoo, man. I've got such a pathetic sense of humour. I'm sorry about that, man. This is Australia. There are 1,275 animals that could kill you in this picture. Yeah. Driving in Australia during summertime. Yeah. Same here in Malaysia. Sometimes it's just ridiculous getting into a car after being out of it for a while when it's in the sun. When an Aussie says just down the road, it can be anywhere from a block to a kilometre to a 3-day drive just down the road. Yeah, for me it's 10 minutes away. I always say that. My wife always gets pissed off and we need to walk so far. Australia, so hot we're melting screwdrivers, mate. Oh my god. Never knew that was possible, man. Those things are quite solid. Meanwhile, in Australia, Jesus, the longest snake. Warning, rough Australians ahead, bad Aussie. Guess that's in like Germany or Austria or something like that. Rare picture of an Australian plane landing. Damn. Meanwhile, in Australia, you're not leaving Australia that easily. Yeah, there is just so many like amazing images of animals doing stuff from Australia. Tell me what you think about those, man. Yeah, again, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not Australian, but tell me like, yeah, if you get like annoyed about the like upside down ones. I don't know, man. If they do, maybe it's not so annoying, but yeah, an interesting insight into Australia in the form of memes. Tell me what you think about these. Thanks.